So I started my day with prayers. Of course, I had to carry my baby. Hi guys, so earlier today I started the video of a day in my life as a mother, and I've just recorded few scenes, but this is me just doing an intro because I didn't do an intro for this video. I'm just trying to record a day in my life as a mother with a newborn, and it's quite hectic, so I'm not able to capture all the scene, but I'm going to try to capture as much as I can, and I'm going to make this video very short. So I'm all dressed up like this because I just shot the video which I'm going to be posting on my TikTok, my Facebook reel, and my YouTube reel. So do well to check it out whenever I post it. So I will just continue in carrying you guys along in what my routine is going to be like today. Thank you so much. Stay tuned as you watch, and I hope you enjoyed this video today. Bye. So after I said my prayers, the next thing was to keep her in the bed and try to make the bed while she was sleeping. She was sleeping here. I just made the bed, arranged the room, made sure that it was good to behold. At least she woke up. After she woke up, I just finished up what I was doing so I could come carry her. So this was pretty much it, and I carried her. This was the beginning of the whole cry journey. I had to make sure she wasn't soaked, wet, or she had pooed. So I just kept carrying her. Then I fed her here. Basically, that was it. So I just want to share something with you guys while I'm feeding my child now, while I'm making this vlog. So just in case you know someone that this has happened to, or you experience this as a first-time mom, or you see this even as a mom who has some children and you're just seeing this, I just want you to know that there is no problem and all of that. That's why I'm sharing this, what I want to share now. After I gave birth to my child, she had this swelling on her head. She had swelling on her head, I think here and here, just small here, and then one big one here. So that was how she came out. So I think it's how she came out, or it showed up like few minutes after she gave birth. It was really concerning. It was something of concern to me and my husband. My husband not too much because he knew what it was, but personally I was really concerned about it. So I think when we start asking questions, because before you leave the hospital, they are going to do several checks on your child, checks on you, just to be sure that you people are fine enough to leave the hospital. So they checked and they dismissed us the next day after I gave birth. They dismissed us the next day. So that means it was, they felt like everything was fine. But I was still worried about that swelling because after 1 week, it was still there. When I asked about it, they had two, they thought it was one of the two. Either, can I remember the name? Capcut secundum or cephalohematoma. Cephalohematoma, one of those. So that was what they first of all said it was Capcut secundum. And I hope I'm pronouncing it well. So that was what they said it was. So that was what they wrote on her red book, that it was Capcut secundum, that it would go away within a week. So after 1 week, it did not go away. When my midwife and when my midwife came to see me, she now said it was not Capcut secundum, it was cephalohematoma, because Capcut secundum goes away few days after childbirth. So actually it was cephalohematoma. It was a swelling in her head, under her scalp. It did not affect anything, none of her. It was not paining her. It was just, if you press it, it was quite soft and all of that. So it was not paining her or whatsoever. It was just having a soft feel whenever you press it. So I was not too worried because it wasn't paining her, but I was not happy because it was not looking so good in my eyes. Having your newborn child, you want to be able to see that perfection and everything. So she was perfect in my sight, but I just wanted that thing to go away. So when it did not go away after 1 week, they now said it was cephalohematoma. I browsed about it, I read about it. They said it was not a big deal and everything. So, but I was still praying for it to go away. So at some point after like 1 month, we had to go to the GP to see the GP because of that, because I felt like it has stayed for 4 weeks and it was still there, although it was reducing but not as fast as I wanted. So we had to go. She's trying to sleep again, but I have to bath her. So we had to go again to the GP, and the GP told me to go back home, that there's no problem, that it's going to go in. So we went back home. So before 6 weeks, before 2 months, everything cleared off. It was surprising, but it kept on going in until there was nothing anymore. You wouldn't even notice anything happened. So that was as a result of, from what I heard, it was as a result of tight cervix. Not like anything, I could not have done anything about it, but I thank God that I gave birth to her. The time I gave birth to her, maybe something would have happened, but I bless God for safe delivery and everything. So just in case you give birth to a child, or you see a child that has that swelling on their head or stuff like that, don't think it's abnormal. It's not abnormal. It happens quite often. So it could be as a result of tight cervix. Your baby was like trying to struggle to come out, so the head formation, whatever happened to it, or it was prolonged labor, or it could be they use forceps in delivering your child. It could be what else did they even say it can cause it? Your child is too big. My child was actually quite big. It could be that your child is a big baby. That could be one of the things that caused it as well. So it goes in within 2 months. Within 2 months, it actually goes in. So it's nothing for you to get yourself worried about. So I'm just kind of putting a disclaimer, putting that awareness, bringing out that awareness of what it is, because it bothered me. And I'm sure that it might bother some other people who might have that type of thing, or who might see that type of thing. So like I said, it's not something to worry about. It doesn't affect your child in any way. Your child still comes out fine and healthy. So yeah, that's it. So we're going to continue with the vlog on how my day is going. I'm just feeding her now. The next thing is going to be to bathe her, and then know what I'm going to do, what I'm going to achieve today on my own. But she's already knocked out. All right, guys. So I'm done feeding her. I just want to leave her upstairs here in a good, secure position while I go downstairs to get something I'm going to use to I just want to put some very hot water in the kettle, because I don't really trust the water from the tap to get and remain very hot. And I need to use very hot water because the weather is a little bit chilly today. So yeah. So actually I've been very scattered. I've not had time to arrange the house. The house is still very scattered. The plate I used to eat, I didn't show you guys. The plate I used to eat is actually still here. And while I'm downstairs now that she's quiet, I'm going to try to carry it up to the kitchen. See, I have to carry up the plate I used to eat and then start doing other things. So the next thing I did was to bathe her. I went to her room and brought out her dresses. I normally bring out her dresses and arrange her things so that once we are done bathing, we just dress up. So here I was bringing out her dresses and her soap and sponge so that we'll just go to the bedroom, bathe. So I just bathed her and then that was it. After that, she didn't sleep off immediately. She started being so clingy. She kept crying and I was already exhausted by that time. So I just kept changing positions, trying to make sure she was comfortable, and that was much of it that day. Hello guys, so I had to end the video there because everything got crazily busy. Like, it was so busy yesterday. After I bathed her, it was just bouts of crying, changing her. I really didn't do much apart from taking care of my daughter, which is, I know, a big lot of work. So everything got everything got really busy there yesterday. So I didn't even have time to continue vlogging because I needed to focus and just give her all my attention. And then the little time I got, I had to, I don't think I cooked yesterday. every other thing I did was on pause. Every other thing I did was done when my husband came back. He had to hold her while I finished up things I wanted to do, while he did the remaining things that were to be done. So this is the next day, and that was pretty how my day went. There was really nothing that happened that day apart from taking care of my daughter. You see, the life of a nursing mother, a new time mom, is, I think, pretty taking care of her child and trying to be fine. I actually took my bath in the night. Why she's just smiling. She's on my side here smiling. So I think that was it for yesterday. I took my bath later in the night after my husband came back. She was really clingy yesterday, and I mean, she's a baby, so it's allowed. So thank you guys for watching my video, and I really appreciate for you to be watching up to this time. I really do appreciate. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like my video, subscribe, follow me, wherever you're seeing this video, Facebook, follow, YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, share to your friends. Let them follow me as I share the journey of my motherhood. I think is a beautiful thing to share, at least for now. So far it's been beautiful. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.